Yo, what is up, guys? It's your third favorite YouTuber here, bringing you back another video, which is gonna be Unturned again. But today I have a different video in mind. I had what if I do like a story, like the actual story of the game? Because like before I did the story, but I guess it wasn't that good. I don't know. So I guess we could do a part 2. I guess I don't know. So, I'm just gonna say this. So, the story would probably begin in 1947, when 2 UFOs crashed and got shut down by the US Army, which there is also a note from the unknown person. But it says, page 61, which might mean something. When he says there was also a UFO crash in Mexico, so the US tried making some experience with the ships. Scorpion 7 maybe, and I didn't tell anyone. They didn't tell anyone to the public. I figured out the secret code on the site where it says that what it means, the weird, those weird ass thingies. So I'm gonna tell you guys everything. So I have it actually written down. I looked them up in our database, and unfortunately, it seems like we don't have much outside of what they told us on 7th, 8th, 1947. Apparently, they explore the universe simply observing and avoiding interface in less developed civilizations. Humanity is considered as ally because we rescue their ship. I've attached our other records and photos in a separate folder. So from there, Scorpion 7, they tried deporting some of the local farmers to from Washington, placing them into the old locations of Scorpion 7 in PEI. Later in Scorpion 7, one of the escapes from the quote-unquote cage or testing tube in Scorpion 7 in Washington. Later on, from there, the PEI government tries to destroy the Confederation bridge in PEI so the zombies can escape. However, the zombies still pass through. From on out, look like that the whole PEI and Washington was infected. So going to Russia has more storyline to it, I would say. So, yeah, from the ATC log, which says the plane flight 106 was on autopilot, which means the pilot might have been like sick or something, which meant the plane had a virus if the guy was sick, which meant there was a problem which would lead to something really bad. Meanwhile, in Kharkiv, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, they see an email from an anonymous person trying to buy an artifact on the internet for a high price, saying that he's a collector of these things, things like that. The anonymous buyer also might have been a buyer from Scorpion 7. It says a license plate was SCRP7B. And another conspiracy is that the Big J restaurant or something had to do with it, with Dr. Bayham. Well, he tried to work in Yukon and testing some berries for the Big J restaurant in PEI. He said he hasn't been paying his bills on time, so that he might get a sentence to jail. After the plane accident, Big J is attempting to buy a gas station and Anastasia's diary. Meanwhile, in Moscow, there is an apocalypse, and the military are capable to temporarily hold down the virus, and the military destroys 2 of the highways, one on the western part of Russia and one on the northern part of Russia. But there is also a train tunnel that leads to somewhere which Powell says that he has been woken up and dragged to by the military to help destroy the last tunnel, which was on the western part of Russia. If any one of you guys know, it's an unnamed place. He said the train has been old from World War II, but it's still functional. called Ivan or Ivan, depends where you live, how you say that, because I say Ivan. Same for the underground tunnels because of Serge's journal, which he says he has been stalked, which might mean a zombie with red glowing eyes, or the ghost from the lighthouse, like Nelson's myth. Is like I made a separate video about that. Nelson's myth, the lighthouse ghost or some shit like that. I don't know. Then they try blowing up the underground rail system to block off the virus. Then the military tries to set up an oil rig base and sends a submarine to the oil rig, and it melts down and releases another radioactive waste. And the oil rig becomes a radioactive place, which might mean a zombie might have, a person might have snuck up there and became a zombie or some shit like that. It might be got radioactive or something. Because, like, there's no other way getting up there than a plane. Meanwhile, the Moscow has been infected, and Boris tries to stop the nuke called Warhead because of it would kill many innocents, so he tried to sabotage the nuke at Silo 22 and accidentally released a radioactive waste all around the northern part of Russia, as you guys know, the dead zone. And there was a new update added to the game, which might lead us to a new conspiracy and lead us to how another infection might have started, or maybe has gotten cured. The Soul Crystal. It's been a new achievement, and it's actually a new thing, so yeah. Near the Karyev mountain, there is a sign where it says the clues of finding the crystal. When you find the crystal location, you've got to type Anastasia, which might be a clue of something, because there's like this note where it says Anastasia's diary, so this might be something to do with it, or might not, or it was just something that Nelson just maybe just put in. So the soul crystal, you can see the crystal was the crystal there is supposedly brought there by Scorpion 7 when you like put the Horde beacon and everything down. It's the crystal might have been brought there by Scorpion 7 to cure the mess they have made with the whole apocalypse. We don't exactly know if they started it or whoever started it. And it might be just a sickness or something that started it, because actually we actually don't really know that much, except like there was like a UFO crash in 1947 and 2 UFOs crashed. So that might mean something. Don't get me wrong on this, don't give me hate or anything. I have actually been on a site which I downloaded every like well, I didn't download, but I wrote everything down on a paper, then wrote it down. So I'm gonna put everything in the description if you guys want to go check it out. All of the things I just said here. So there might be some typos because it was a long journal. I kind of read through it because it would take a bit longer. This is my actual first try trying to read this while recording. So yeah, actually big thanks to Brian and Dio for helping me out. So yeah, see ya in the next episode. Peace.